Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Journey to Tech with Craig. Today is the grand finale where I talk about my journey into the tech space. You don't want to miss this. Are you ready? Let's go! Final chapter. Persistence pays off. During my job hunting, there was a particular company I interviewed with 3 times. What attracted me to this company was that this was where many persons got their start in tech. The company was also mostly IT as opposed to just an IT department within a company. So along with other applications that I sent out, I applied and kept applying to this company. Interview number 1. This interview took place at the end of my studies at university. They were hiring for multiple positions. So, even though I did not know what I wanted to do out of university, I decided to give this interview a try. In the interview, the panel seemed okay to me in my opinion. They were very accommodating, they were friendly, and also they seemed very patient. I thought the interview went well. But what was the result? Unfortunately, it was a failure. I wasn't called back. I didn't even hear from them via email. So I felt discouraged. And I felt devastated because it wasn't only this company, but it was other companies as well that didn't call me back or sent me an email. But I kept applying to this company and others. Interview number 2. This one took place more than a year later from the first one I did. It was for a computer engineer position. In this interview, I have to admit, I struggled with this one as I wasn't familiar with this kind of role. So what was the result? I didn't get a call back nor an email from this one either. So I take it that I was rejected and somebody else was selected. So again, I felt down. I felt a little devastated because that was a rejection there and other companies did not choose me as well. This rejection, coupled with the numerous failed interview attempts, made me feel demotivated. So I wondered what was the next move. Interview number 3. This was, I think, 4 years after the second one with this company. At this time, I was feeling really low after 3 recent previous job interviews that didn't go well from different companies. 2 of them, my experience was insufficient, and 1 of them, I failed a portion of the test which made me ineligible for consideration. However, for some reason, this interview was different. I was prepared, and the questions they asked me, I was able to answer effectively. My experience and knowledge that I had seemed to fit what they were looking for. I could certainly tell from the interaction with the panel that they were pleased with me. And would you believe that after the interview, the HR person on that panel said to me, that was a good interview? I felt so good. I felt motivated and I said, yes, I have this one in the bag. So what was the result? Would you believe though, I didn't get the job. Although I did well, the reality was that there was competition and someone else who was more qualified than me at the time got it. I was a little disappointed, but guess what? I felt good that I performed well. So that was an encouraging sign and it showed me that I still have some marketability in me. But then, After that, an unexpected twist happened. Didn't I just mention that I didn't get that job? What it turned out to be, and what I actually meant, was that I didn't get that job immediately. Surprisingly, I got a call a few months later. And would you believe what they said? They said they wanted me to join their team. I was shocked. Apparently, I performed so well in the interview with them, that is the last interview, that I met the requirements when a position opened up, and they decided to hire me. I was so elated, and I experienced success at last. I finally got a job in a tech company, and after all these struggles, all these years, I finally made it. Now my journey in this career finally began. I was beside myself. Now it was my chance to finally level up in this space. And level up I did. I embraced that opportunity with both hands. I worked hard, I learned a lot, and I was a great team player. I did so well that I even got promoted several times. When I saw that things finally turned around and I looked back at where I was coming from, I was so thankful. I was so thankful that I finally had the privilege to have an opportunity like this. So what was my main lesson from this journey? I learned to never give up. I say to you, on your journey, you will experience twists and turns, bumps and bruises, hills and valleys. But once you fall, get back up, learn from any mistakes, change strategies if needed, and keep on going. You never know how close you are to your breakthrough. When that breakthrough eventually happens, you will look back on where you're coming from and you will say, it was worth it. The journey continues. As I continue to level up in the tech space, I will keep sharing stories like this one once I know it will help. Thank you for joining me on this series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I also want to hear from you in the comments below and share your experiences of getting a job and the difficulties you faced. Also, mention in the comments how you felt when a breakthrough finally happened. Thank you for joining me on this series, and I will see you in a future video in this journey to tech with Greg.